Hi there, I'm Dave Bradley with another edition of Green White Checker, special long weekend edition on this Labor Day weekend. And as a result, we had double header both Saturday night and Sunday afternoon here at Barrie Speedway. On Saturday, well, it was a little bit of a mess. A lot of speedy dry left down on the raceway as a result of both the Thunder Car and features and the late model features. Even the Pure Stock features had a little bit of a rough go on Saturday. But in the end, in the Pure Stocks, it was Adam Meisner in the 11 who rolled on to victory lane, followed home by the 77 of Mike Getliff. Another solid top two finish for him. And the number 9 of Charlie Smith. Now, you remember the 9 and the 11 have been dueling in the points. There have only been a handful of points separating those two drivers pretty much all season long. And here we go. At the end of the race on Saturday, they're both in the top 3. In the Thunder Car division, 8 times the 10 car of Rick Walt has visited victory lane. He did again on Saturday night. But how about second place finisher? It was the 80 of Doug Shakel. He has struggled mightily with that race car in recent weeks, but he took a little bit of time off, sorted it out, got it working, and was fast all night long and solidly inside the top 2. The 80 car with a great finish on Saturday. And the 21 of Desiree Waltz, one of our female drivers, finishing inside the top 3. Keep an eye on that pink and black number 21 for the final couple races of the season. The late models, where the big story was told. In the first 30 laps feature for the Watchaw Springs late models, was the 48 of Dwayne Baker. Really no surprise to see that one in victory lane. It's 14 times, believe it or not, that the 48 car has visited victory lane in 2012. It's followed home by Gord Shepard in the 10 and the 19 of Keith McLeod. The second one, little fireworks, not for the race lead, just for a little bit behind. The 02 of Sean Murray, the Wonder Rookie of 2012, brought home his 4th feature victory, believe it or not. Not bad for a guy who was going to buy a camper in the offseason. 69 of the Red Rocket Al Inglis came home in second. Third on back is where the fireworks started. Hurricane Thane Halliburton will go down on record as finishing in third, but some contact between the 19 of Keith McLeod and the 10 of Gord Shepard sent the 10 up into the turn 4 wall, came back careening across the track and made heavy contact with the 48 of Dwayne Baker. Both those cars suffered serious damage, and it took an all-night fix for the 10 team to get that car back on track. Of course, we're racing Sunday afternoon. Racing starts at 1 o'clock. That doesn't leave much time between the final feature and the first feature of a Sunday afternoon. And on Sunday, it was another beautiful day to go to the race of the Pure Stocks, the St. Ange Recreation Pure Stocks, won by the 14 of Billy Mellenhorst. The 9 of Charlie Smith had another good run. Adam Meisner came home outside the top 5, so that's going to hurt him a little bit in the points. And a 77 of Mike Getliff seems to be, we're saying that name quite often. That little orange Dodge Neon has sure come around since he built it in the off-season. Thundercar ranks, can you guess who won? Yeah, that's a name we've said quite frequently here in 2012. Once again, the Snot Rocket, the 10 of Rick Walt, 9 times in victory lane in the Conestoga Sprayers and Asphalt Repair Thunder Cars. And then we get on to the Watchaw Springs late models and their twin 30-lap features. The first one won by the 57 of Ron Quinnell. Nice to see him get some of his bugaboos sorted out and visit victory lane once again, the second time in 2012. And again, the second time in victory lane for the 10 of Gord Shepard. Believe it or not, they worked so hard overnight that Gord Shepard actually showed up to the racetrack on Sunday morning still wearing his pajamas. That's how little sleep he got. The car went to the frame shop in Huntsville all night, was on the frame rack getting straightened until 5 in the morning. The crew had a couple of hours sleep, took it to the Peter Chitanis shop, got new bumpers made up, and believe it or not, that 10 car was in victory lane come Sunday afternoon. So a lot of neat storylines come out of a long weekend at Barrie Speedway. I think we've got them pretty much covered. For Green White Checker, I'm Dave Bradley.